What's up? I'm in bed. Not because I'm sick or anything, but I don't feel like getting up to film. So, you're in for a unique camera angle today. Whoa! No way! So, anyway, let's get into the actual video. So, if you saw the title, I am going to be ranking every single one of the Weeknd's albums. Now, the past year, because of quarantine and everything, I've been listening to a lot of music, and mostly, the music of The Weeknd. So I have a huge playlist on Spotify that I put every song that I really listen to in it. It's over 24 hours long, and I think about a quarter of that is The Weeknd's music, or even more. I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm going to be ranking every single one of The Weeknd's albums, and it lines up perfectly with the Super Bowl being today and The Weeknd playing the halftime show. So it works out perfectly fine. So let's get into it. First album and that I'm ranking the lowest is going to be My Dear Melancholy. And I'm ranking it this low mostly because uh I think every song on here, except for Call Out My Name, is extremely forgettable, and honestly, it's not The Weeknd's best work. Call Out My Name is the best song on this album, and that's about it. That's why I'm ranking it this low. Now, this next one might hurt some people, especially like early Weeknd fans and everything. But Trilogy. I'm ranking Trilogy as the second worst, but it's still a good album. This album has a lot of good songs. It's a combination of his three first mixtapes. So House of Balloons, Echoes of Silence, and Thursday. Now, there are a lot of good songs on this album, but like House of Balloons, Wicked Games, all those songs. But I find majority of this album to be like My Dear Melancholy, to be forgettable or just dull, but it has more memorable songs than My Dear Melancholy, so that's why I'm ranking it above it. You know? Next album is gonna be uh My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Uh Wait, that's Kanye. Uh Beauty Behind the Madness. So this album has a lot of good songs. It really launched The Weeknd. It really launched The Weeknd into mainstream status. Like his album before this was Kissland, and like it has a lot of followers now. It's become like his cult hit album, but there are good songs on this album, but like The Hills, Can't Feel My Face, Earned It, which is from 50 Shades of Grey, which you don't expect a lot of good stuff to come from that franchise, but I think this song is a pretty good song. And In the Night, which I really like. I really like it. And those songs were all played on the radio when they first came out, so maybe that's why I like them a bit more, because it just brings me back to better times around 6 years ago. So maybe that's why. I rank it as his fourth best album, solely because Ed Sheeran has a song collaboration on this. Now, if anyone who knows me closely and has talked to me about music knows, I strongly dislike Ed Sheeran's music. I think it is the most generic, bland, overplayed garbage music there is. And I haven't seen a single person on the internet or in person say they like Ed Sheeran. I also haven't seen anybody say they like the Chainsmokers or Imagine Dragons too, and they have the same exact kind of music. I mean, not the exact same kind, but like generic, overplayed garbage. So, and the song that Ed Sheeran was on, I forget what it's called. I think it's like Dark Times or something. I'm looking at the track list right now. Like he, in my opinion, completely ruined. Like he completely ruins every song he touches. In my opinion, I should have said that this ranking is my opinion. So if you have your own rankings, you can put them down in the comments below, and leave a like and subscribe while you're there. Now, moving on into top 3. Top 3 Weeknd albums. Number 3 is going to be... Hold on. Dramatic pause. Starboy. Now. What is on Starboy? There's, of course, Starboy, which is, I think, one of his best songs that got played on radio. On the radio? I don't know why I'm speaking like this. But then there's also a lot of other good songs on here that I feel like should have had a chance to become, like, bigger hits than they already are. Like, Die For You, Rockin', Sidewalks, which has Kendrick Lamar. I Feel It Coming, which the collaboration with Daft Punk, I feel like it was like a really good mesh of styles. Like a lot of collaborations can fall through and not work as well because of like the styles of everyone involved. But I think The Weeknd and Daft Punk on this album, like, they did a good job for this album. So that's Starboy number 2. Now, or number 3. Now, the top 2. If you've been paying attention, I haven't mentioned 2 albums: Kissland and After Hours. Kissland. Let's go through that really quick. I'm not ranking them yet. But this album has, like I said before, a cult following in the Weeknd's audience. It only has 10 songs on it, which doesn't mean much, but they're all long songs. So some of my favorite songs from this album are Wanderlust, Belong to the World, Professional, and Pretty. And this album has like a darker like tone to it, a darker sound to it. And After Hours is The Weeknd's latest album. Let's see, what songs does he have? I'm looking through the track lists of each of these albums as I go. I like most of the songs on this album. So, I think there's like one song on After Hours that I don't like, and that is Escape from LA. Like, it's just a bit too slow for me, and it's just like I get halfway through the song, I'm like, but every other song on here, Alone Again, Hardest to Love, Snow Child, Heartless, Blinding Lights, Save Your Tears, After Hours, Too Late, Scared to Live, Faith, In Your Eyes, Repeat After Me. That one's also kind of boring. Until I Bleed Out. It's like, ooh. I don't know why my voice says that. It's like, ooh, that's really good. So, how am I going to rank these albums? How am I going to rank Kissland and After Hours? Now, keep in mind, this is my opinion. I am going to rank After Hours number 1 and Kissland number 2. I just upset like most hardcore Weeknd fans right there with that. But Kissland is a really good album. After Hours is a really good album. It's hard to like rank them on their own, you know? So it's hard to rank them entirely. It's hard to rank almost all these albums on the, like, how do you do it? How do you rank stuff? Like, how? So, anyways, that is going to be the end of my video today. I hope you all watch football. Have a good Super Bowl Sunday, and I'll see you all in the next video, I guess. How do I end this video? I don't know. Bro fist. That's cringe. Whew. Alright, bye guys. Have fun. Do your homework, do your chores. I gotta end this.